First cycling in 3 years. Jones Beach. It starts. Hopefully I actually have time to get ready for New York 70.3. First lap, 34 minutes in, almost 10 miles. Feels good. First actual brick. I am not running well. I'm exhausted, only 7 minutes in. And the bike was an hour and a half. The run is at 7 minutes. And I'm ready to turn around, call it quits. But you know your boy's not going to. It's hard, it's hot, I'm exhausted. I gotta go tomorrow again. So a little recap, that was my first outdoor bike in 3.5 years. And I tied it into an outdoor run, obviously. To most people, that's normal. When you're working out indoors for years and not piecing things together, it's very different to propel yourself rather than the treadmill propelling and you just happen to be on it, or a bike who's indoor and stationary and you're not propelling the bike as well. There's this added weight on a treadmill called your own body, and your own body plus the bike when you're outdoors. So it's a very different experience maneuvering, and the watts, your heart rate is skyrocketing. It felt amazing. I missed it. There's nothing else to say besides just a true desire to do the New York 70.3, which is 70, it's a half Ironman. So I'm going to be out here more often. I'm going to be out here again tomorrow. It's supposed to be a long bike into a somewhat long run. We'll see how my legs and lactate add up. Today, even putting together the equipment, small things of socks, almost forgot my socks, almost forgot my bike shoes, almost forgot nutrition. You know, now I got to do a whole checklist of getting ready, biking to this park, and then going for it. Today's July 4th. Not a lot of people out, pretty windy, good first day. And we have many more days to get ready. My biggest concern right now is my run after my bike, but my priority is going to be my swim. My swim is, I got to get my endurance up, that's for sure. Otherwise, I'm going to be cooked on my bike and then walk the entire run, even if it's flat here in New York. Day 2 training. It is another brick. It's a long brick. It's a 3.5 hour ride into a 30-minute run. I don't know how much of the 30 minutes I'm gonna do on the run. I don't know how much of the 3.5 I'm gonna do on a bike. It is not too bad out. It is sunny. I did put in a lot of sunscreen because yesterday I got burnt to a crisp, and I don't want that. I'm already Irish, so it's gonna be an interesting ride. A lot less people, July 5th. So everyone is hungover and hanging out in their house while weirdos like me go out for 4 hours of exercise on a Saturday instead of just kicking it. But this is what you do, this is what you love. And a lot more nutrition, that's for sure. Not only a lot more nutrition, but I adjusted my seat yesterday or today, moved it back. I actually broke something on my bike because of that. It was the rear saddlebag. It ripped off, which is not good. And then on top of that, I adjusted my tri-bars, which is the front part of your stem, and I moved them up so it's a little bit more, you're pushing into the tri-bars instead of leaning over, which is not good for your shoulders and position and legs. And besides that, I brought 4 water bottles, so it's completely filled. You got 2 down there, 2 up there, and that's about it. Let's get after it. I'll show you guys along the ride. That was hard. This is just live footage after just finishing my brick of 50 miles on the bike, which is the longest I've done in easily 3.5 years. And then into a run of 3 miles. The run was terrible. It's 1:32, as you can see on my watch. It's hot out there in the sun. I was exhausted on the run. I stopped 2-3 times. I had that mental thing that all runners do, is that at that shadow, I'll turn around. Okay, you reach that shadow. You can't look at your watch. You're playing all these games in your head. You're not even listening to podcasts because your brain cannot comprehend that. So I am looking at my nutrition. My fueling on the bike was very good. My fueling on the run was pretty good. I definitely, obviously it's only 3 miles, but coming off a 50-mile bike of someone who's not in race mode, it is a lot. And there's a good amount of people out there. It's good to see. I think there's a couple of triathletes out there. They had a lot of Ironman gear, so that means they'll probably, some of them at least, will be at the New York 70.3. And I made it up on my bike that if I can do the 50 miles, which I was not expecting. I was just expecting to do 40, 35. And I did 3 hours, just over 3 hours, 50 miles. It was all flat. It was against the wind, and then with the wind, I made it up on that bike that I would be doing the New York 70.3. I made it up in my mind. Whether I actually sign up, I don't know. I should sign up actually, but I'm going to put on some protein or intake some protein. I think an hour and a half for a 90-minute run tomorrow. I don't know if I'll come down to the same park. I like it. It's no cars and it's good concrete and good pavement, so you can just focus on the run. You can focus on the bike. I was in my tri-bars probably 95% of the time, which is great. So I was able to focus on my tri-bars. When I'm out in New Jersey, I'm picking up from the tri-bars every half a mile because there's a road or there's a car or I have to slow down or there's a speed light or something. So having an uninterrupted 40-mile or 20-mile loop, 40 miles total, that's amazing. That's amazing. So day 2 in the wraps, in the books. Day 3 tomorrow. There are a couple things that I need to do. I need better nutrition. I'm doing the Cliff gel bars. I forgot the name of it, but I don't like what I'm taking. And I didn't order what I normally order because it's more expensive, and plus I didn't know if I was actually going to continue the training, to be honest, after biking and running, but I am. And that's it for now. Longest outdoor run, 6 miles. Heart rate is terrible at 155 to 160. Pace is terrible at 11 minutes per mile, which is terrible. Granted, there is no shade. There's barely any breeze. It is so hot, but I haven't stopped. I fueled good. I hydrated good. Had my salts. So I got to do a bunch more of these on triathlon day. Looking forward to it. Got my consecration day 24 today. Got to get after it. So another real raw video. I was at threshold, which is good. I used to always push it when I was actually training with my coach, and she said go with your heart rate. I didn't like that. I wanted to go with maxing my PR every single time, which is not good. That's not longevity. That may look good in a gym class to show off to others, but it's not good in endurance training. So I was at 4.1 aerobic instead of anaerobic. Anaerobic is a deficit of oxygen. Ana means no, and then no oxygen. So I'm glad I did not reach that. I'm going to switch it to my other hand and say that's not good. That's in the red. So that says VO2 max is at 40, recovery is at 45 hours. So that's almost 2 days, which is crazy. So tomorrow I'll probably do stretching. I was already going to do some stretching. I wanted to swim tomorrow, but I think that's too much. I need to have my body recover. I did not do that when I first trained in 2019, and I'm going to probably do a light run or something tomorrow and then stretch because I need to stretch. It was tight waking up this morning. Granted, I haven't been in my tri position like yesterday in 3.5 years, so that was, but the poor VO2 max is not good. And then it shows productive on my training, and then 6 miles for 11:15 pace, which obviously is slow for most people, especially for me, who's like, I think 8:40 in my last half Ironman in Atlantic City, which is a closed down race, unfortunately. Actually, closed down race is also Connecticut. That closed down as well. So I went to Atlantic City in 2019, Connecticut in 2019, 70.3. Those are both closed down. So New York, here we come. I haven't signed up yet. I don't know if I'm gun shy. It's all up to the swimming though at this point. It's all up to the swimming, but it feels good. I'm a lot smarter in the training. I'm a lot better on nutrition and fueling, that's for sure. So I like the park. I like the area. It was a little late, and there's a huge difference from being in the wide open fields where it's breezy in the shade as opposed to all of the wind being blocked by high hedges, and I am in the sun the whole time. So this is a welcomed feeling right now. The exciting part of training is you can eat a lot and then just nothing is dirty when you're done training. Nothing is too high caloric when you're training. You just eat, and wherever it is, and wherever you are, you are. Nothing matters.